Today we are going to have another model of oligopolistic firm. I gave you instructions about that oligopolistic firms are having two options, either to compete with each other or to cooperate with each other. This is called prisoner's dilemma. Okay. So now we studied if firms are having non-price competition, then they will have a price rigidity model in which each firm is facing kinked demand curve or downward sloping but kinked demand curve. But now we are going to have a model of the oligopolistic market in which firms are having cartel. Cartel means each firm that will join with the other firms. Many firms which are producing the same type of product, which are having the perfectly similar product, like crude oil. Crude oil is produced by many of the Gulf countries. So if they join together and they make a horizontal integration, or they are going to have cartelization. Cartelization means what? When all the firms or majority of firms in one industry, they join with each other and they behave like a single firm in the market, like the monopolist. Okay, so the whole industry is having many of the member firms which have joined to each other, and then the total industrial output will be divided among all the members in the form of quota. What it is? In the form of quota, that every member is allowed to sell only this quantity which is assigned by the cartel. And they have to charge a single price like the monopolist. Clear? So in this case, no member is going to be allowed to charge a price below the cartel price. Okay? But the quota of the member countries, member firms, that can be exchanged with each other, that the total output of the whole industry should not exceed from the set quota. Okay, so cartel means you have studied this thing, that what is meant by horizontal integration. Do you know? When firms join together and they are producing the similar type of product, they are in the same stage of production. So here we are having formal collusion. They have written an agreement. I have mentioned the word formal collusion, like they have written an agreement that now we will behave like a single firm in the market. So what is going to happen when they are having a cartel? So they are writing an agreement. So in this case, the best cartel example is OPEC. What is OPEC? Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Organization of petroleum exporting countries, those who are producing crude oil to the whole world, they had joined together during 1970s, and that was headed by King Shah Faisal from Saudi Arabia. And what they did, they decided that only this quantity of oil will be sold to the world, and they stopped oil supply to the Western world and North America in favor of Palestine, and they were controlling the whole world oil supply. That was a world oil shock, because they had made a cartel and they had tried to control the supply and keeping the prices high. Okay, so when they are having formal collusion, so they behave like a single firm, like a monopoly. So OPEC, they are producing crude oil. Can I say this is perfect oligopoly? Can I say this thing? The perfect oligopoly means what? When firms are having perfectly similar products, like perfect competition. So crude oil, when it is extracted, it is almost perfectly similar. So they have made a cartel. Now I am going to draw the diagram of this cartel firm. Here one thing, keep it in mind, this is going to be the average cost. It is a saucer shaped average cost. What do we mean by this thing? After this point, we have a constant average cost of production. Like the normal average cost curve is having this shape. This is going to be a shape of average total cost. Don't think that the minimum point has expanded. Now the per unit cost of production remains same. When they are accepting oil, when they accept extra barrel of oil, their cost of production, the additional cost will remain same. So if marginal cost remains same, then the average cost will also be the same one. If I am selling this board marker, so if it is produced, its marginal cost is 50 rupees. Its price is 80 rupees. So if I produce an extra board marker, again marginal cost will be the 50 rupees. So when marginal cost is for the additional unit is same, then average cost will also be the same for all the units produced. So when average, look here, we studied this thing, when marginal cost is decreasing, it is below the average. So here we see this is the average cost and the marginal cost will be lying below the average when it is falling like this. And in this part, marginal cost and average cost, they are overlapped with each other like this at the minimum point. And after this, when average cost is rising, so marginal cost will start rising before this average cost. This can be one of the diagram of the cartel. Now see, this is the market demand curve of oil, which is the equal to average revenue. Clear? Now this is the marginal revenue. Alright. So this is the industrial output. A cartel has to decide this is the level of output the whole industry should produce. Whole industry will produce this output. Now out of this total industrial output, every firm is assigned a quota. For example, one country is given a quota of 500 barrels of oil per day to sell in the market. Another is assigned a quota of 300 barrels of oil per day. Another is assigned 700 barrels of oil. So this is the total industrial output. Now the quota is divided among all the member countries or all the member firms. But each member is asked to charge this price. This is the cartel price. What it is? The cartel price in the market. So what type of profit this industry is having? Supernormal profit, because at this level of output, the cost of production is lower. So this firm or this industry behaving like a single firm, it is going to have supernormal profitability. So when do you think this cartel will be successful in future? Nowadays, cartel is considered to be illegal by many of the countries. If firms are joining with each other and they are controlling the supply of the product in order to charge a higher price in the market, so many of the countries, they have legislated the cartels as illegal. Another reason, you can see any member of cartel can cheat the other members. For example, till here, what is this level of output? You can see here the average revenue and average costs are equal. So if any member is deceiving the other members, he is decreasing the price. He is decreasing the price and attracting more buyers in order to get more market share. So he is violating his quota, and by violating quota, what is going to happen? The whole cartel can be broken. Under the table, he is charging a lower price from the buyers in order to sell more than the quota assigned. So when the firms are cheating with each other, what is going to happen? This cartel cannot be successful. Cartel will be broken because of the cheating or deceiving element of the member countries. In order to have more market share, the firms in the cartel, they will be cheating with each other. Clear? Now see, who are benefited because of this cartel? The firms who are out of cartel, they can sell as much as they can produce, even at lower prices. So the firms who are present within the cartel, they are bound to the collusion rules, whatever the rules they have mentioned in their cartelization. But the non-members, they cannot follow the policy of cartel, but they have to sell as much as they can able to produce and at lower prices than cartel. Although quota is exchangeable among the member countries, but it is going to have difficulty that the members are not going to cheat with each other. If they are having cheating element, and this is the most possible reason, in order to increase the market share, then the whole cartel will be broken. Clear? So, do you think this industry in the cartelization, it is going to achieve productive efficiency? Yes, it is. Because it is producing on the range of the area of average cost where it is minimum. This is the whole area where average cost is minimum. So when firms are having saucer-shaped average cost or constant average cost of production, nowadays in our firms where you are producing the exports of the country, so you are taking your average cost constant. So when average cost of production is constant and firm is producing at that minimum of average cost, so in this case the whole industry can be having productive efficiency. But there is no allocative efficiency because it is not following the marginal cost pricing. If it adopts a marginal cost pricing, then what happens? If it produces here and charging this price by deceiving the other member countries, so it can have the marginal cost pricing. So in that case, when it is cheating the other members, it can also achieve what? The allocative efficiency when price is equal to the marginal cost of production. And firm is earning normal profit. So in case of normal profit, when price is equal to the marginal cost of production and already firm is achieving the productive efficiency, then it has economic efficiency. Otherwise, there will be no economic efficiency because the firms are having this average cost curve, which is a saucer shape, or we have this shape of the average cost, and if it is producing at that point, then productive efficiency will be there, but marginal cost cannot be equal to the price if it is setting the price along the demand curve, which is a cartel price. So in this case of cartel, even the demand shifts downward. Do you think this member country will decrease the price? No, because this is a set price by the all cartel members. So they behave like a single firm. They behave like a single firm in the market, like monopolists. So they want to earn what? Supernormal profit. Clear? So this is about how we say the formal collusion is taking place. Now come towards the informal collusion. What is informal collusion? What is the informal collusion?
Sorry, आपने formal क्यों नहीं पढ़ी?
हाँ, cartel.